Okay. Hello? Uh, am I recording? Yeah, numbers going up. Okay. Uh, I'll try to make this really quick, just so it won't be long and I just don't ramble about stuff. So, today, or maybe in another time, I don't even know what time is it right now. Yeah, still got a couple of more hours. Um, so today is 10 years of FNAF, and wow, that is something. 10 years of FNAF. Um, I I don't know. I got nothing much to Okay, no, I have much to say. I just don't know where to begin with it. Just Freddy Fazbear. It's his birthday today. And wow, it is. What a nice cool birthday. You're 10 years old. What your game is 10 years old. That is wow. That is wow. Man. It's like how great of a game do you have to be? I mean, well, you're not the perfect game. You're not the perfect series. You're not the perfect fandom, but you're just good. And being perfect, you don't really have to be. It's okay. Like, you have your ups, your downs, left, rights, all arounds, you know? That just sounds stupid, but you know what I mean. You know, FNAF, it ain't perfect, but it's a fun community. So many people, FNAF might as well, might even be a genre. And what a nice, cool genre it is. And I'm happy to be a part of it. FNAF is inspiring, being a simple sit and survive horror game. Sit and survive until this happens, and well, you're free to go. People have, taken the concept and made it in their own ways. Sure, it would be the same old sit and survive, but they'll add in, a spin to it. Like, instead of there being two doors, you instead are, like, looking through vents or walls or something. Like desks, closets, maybe. Or instead of it just being in an office, of course, not all the main FNAF games aren't in office. I mean, we have FNAF 4 that's in it's in a bedroom. FNAF 5 that's in a whole other underground facility. 6, no, you're in an office, but like mostly it's an office. But instead of being an office, you could be in the middle of the woods. You could be in a bedroom like FNAF 4. You could be outside somewhere. You could be in the streets. I don't know, whatever the person makes. You could be in your living room. You could be in a kitchen. Actually, Five Nights at Wario was doing that. Every time, like a new night, you would decide, okay, where am I gonna stay now? It was Five Nights at Wario's 3 or 4? I no, I believe it was 3. And, that's a good fan game. It was there in the golden days. Golden Day FNAF. I may have confused some things for Golden Days, Golden Age of FNAF, but Golden Age of FNAF, it was great, spectacular, beautiful. I was just saying beautiful because I have no other words what to say. But you get what I mean. We had Treasure Island, Five Nights at Wario's, Chuck E. Cheese, Thomas, the Tank Engine, Sonic. Yeah, Five Nights in anime, we don't talk about that. Um, anything, almost anything. It had a FNAF reskin. Undertale had a FNAF Undertale was a FNAF reskin. Like someone made a FNAF Undertale like thing. It was just FNAF 1 but with Undertale characters. Nothing new, just different characters. Same thing with Sonic until it then became its own thing and I actually haven't looked into any recent Final Fantasy Sonic stuff. Same thing with Chuck E. Cheese, Radiance. Yes, Radiance. They exist. They've been making remakes of old FNAF fan games, such as Chuck E. Cheese, Treasure Island, because Treasure Island was never finished, I believe. What I don't know, maybe because I haven't heard anything of it, but like what I believe is that yes, they never finished the game. It was only a demo, 2 nights. The worker, the developer, I believe, abandoned the project or gave it to someone else. Then that person, did this and that, uh, until it was then Radiance. And Radiance was like, all right, let's cook up something good in the kitchen. They made a meal, but they were like, hold on, the meal isn't done yet. They made Oblitas Casa. They were like, I, I believe they're still making more. They're still making more. I mean, I'm unaware, but I believe they're still making more because they have such cool stuff that they've made, and I've only played like 2 of their games, Treasure Island, no, 3 of their games, like Treasure Island, Oblivious Casa, and the Chuck E. Cheese reboot. Oh man, that's so cool. It's actually cool. Although I've only finished the Chuck E. Cheese reboot, I never fully finished Treasure Island nor Oblivious Casa. Hopefully, I will have the motivation to do so. But now, we're here talking about this and that. Um, so FNAF, who did it? Who started it? Well, none other than Scott Cawthon himself. Look at him. I got the most recent image I could get of him. This man, wow, look at him. I never thought he could rock a beard. I never thought he could rock a beard. Yeah, I've only seen, pictures of it, like, yeah, like, the one that they use in Help Wanted, like, the sunglasses. Yeah, and other pictures, like him sitting on the sidewalk with wife and kids. Nice family. Messed up that people actually threatened him because, well, of something that happened. I'm aware of what happened. I believe you may have known as well. Man, I, geez, but Scott, he's a good man. He's a Christian. You know, yeah, he's a Christian, and I'm not really trying to say that all Christians are good people. I mean, they try to be. Okay, they tried to be. So don't blame them for, they're just believing in what they believe. And now I don't want to make this all about Christians. So my bad. I'm just saying, Scott is a Christian. He made Christian games. He made the something project. I don't know the name. Um he made that, and a whole bunch of more. He made Desolate Hope. He made these big robots. Big robots like before FNAF, actually. Desolate Hope, I never played it. Actually, I need to watch gameplay. It seems interesting, so I'll watch any time I, want to watch it. Yeah, Desolate Hope, just all this cool stuff. Sit and Survive. I don't know. Though he made a camping game. You played as a kid, and then every time you had to survive like one, and then you had to upgrade your tent to make sure you could survive this, you could survive that. That was actually cool. And then, well, the one thing that started this guy's whole existence, Chipper and Sons. Now, Chipper and Sons. Um, never knew much like of the game at all. I heard of it, and I'm aware he's in FNAF World. But Chipper, like I did play the fan game of it, which was Tyke and Sons Lumberco. And I believe I somewhat understand what the gameplay of the first Chipper and Sons was, and maybe not fully, kinda. So yeah, Chipper and Sons, the reviews of the game weren't so good. People, well, re- one review on the game said that, hey, your characters, you know, they look like animatronic robots. And Scott was like, oh, now I actually don't know what Scott was even thinking. But he thought, yeah, actually, maybe something from, yeah, the interview with Daco if I could even remember it, but I can't. It was like, huh, animatronic robots. And then that's when Freddy Fazbear was born. It is actually beautiful. This man made this boy. This man. Yeah, you get the point. Without Scott, I mean, eh, FNAF wouldn't exist. You know, I would have said without FNAF, but like the main guy, Scott here, without you, I wouldn't be making this. No one would be celebrating anything today. Sure, sure the FNAF ain't that big to celebrate. I mean, it's something to celebrate on, the internet. It's nice, cool. I was on Twitter myself, see people make nice art, a whole bunch of nice art videos, something I cannot make myself because I'm not much of a, person. I can't really make something like that since something high quality. But I mean, I've seen a whole bunch of amazing stuff, and that's the love of a community. So without Scott, FNAF wouldn't exist, and without FNAF wouldn't have such a good community. And it's not just FNAF, everything else has a good community. Sure, yes, not all communities are that good. They're toxic. They're, they're weird. They're odd, but they love what they love. They love their franchise. And I know that there's some toxic communities and a whole bunch of this and that communities, but they love what they like. And, they're the same people that'll also hate what they like, but they're good enough to still stick around with it. Now, I don't know if I just made sense with anything I just said, but hopefully it did. So, I've been recording this for 12 minutes and wait, 30 seconds, about to be 40, about a FNAF anniversary because I could not make any art nor an animation video. No, no, no. I'm just making this to thank Scott and FNAF, but mostly Scott because without him, I wouldn't be as inspired because this was a one man job until it wasn't. Scott gave it to Steelwool, and it's Steelwool's job. Sure, I'm not going to judge Steelwool. I know that my friend, he doesn't really like the current state of Steelwool, doing FNAF nowadays. Sure, yes, it's odd now, and, the current stuff. It's something Scott wouldn't do. But watching the video of Daco interviewing Scott 2.0, Scott believes that Steelwool could do something. So, if he believes it, then why not just trust him and go with it? Hopefully, Steelwool, you might not watch this, but I wish you the best with the series. It's in your hands now. You're trusted with the series, and yeah, we believe you. Same thing with the same people who made the Into the Pit game, which I actually need to watch. That's actually a nice high quality game. Into the Pit, a FNAF book. Cool stuff, cool stuff. So, uh, I believe I'm going to end this now. Don't want to ramble on for too long, I gotta say. I was gonna go on about how FNAF started its whole thing, but I mean, we all get how it started out. Slowly just gaining popularity. A one-man job. One man to something big. Thank you, Scott. Thank you for existing. And thank you for making the iconic Freddy Fazbear. Without you, without both of you, you two wouldn't be as inspirational as you are today. Sure, there's other people that aren't in the community that don't see that. I get it. You don't see it, and you don't really have to. I mean, you might as well need to just understand it from someone else's perspective. Now I'm ending this off. Thanks for watching if you just stuck around. I'm Glitch Phantom, and happy 10 years of Five Nights at Freddy's. We love you, Scott. Thank you for everything. Thank you.